Any of us would love to be welcomed anywhere you go. We just moved recently, my wife and I, to a new neighborhood. And it was so nice for our neighbors to come and say, hello neighbors, you're the new neighbors here. And I think refugees are the same, they're in the same situation. Volunteering with our communities means we're building better communities. Our kids are going to play with their kids. We go to the same grocery stores. We will be trying to clean up our neighborhoods. I mean, I think it's just getting involved in the neighborhood makes a neighborhood stronger.
I am from Ethiopia.
I'm from Burma.
I am from Congo.
I am from Syria.
I am from Sudan.
I am from Ethiopia.
I'm from Congo.
People are on the move across the globe, moving from country to country, state to state, joining communities. Our communities succeed when the diverse people who come here are welcomed, put down roots, and join with their neighbors to help make our community a better place. Today, many of our new neighbors come from elsewhere, and some of them are refugees, seeking freedom and opportunity. Together, we share a common bond.
Together, we all live, work, and volunteer.
We are Value Education.
We all want our family to live in a safe community.
We all want to belong.
We share our hopes and dreams.
When new people come into our communities, we have the opportunity as a neighbor to help the newcomers feel welcome. Volunteering with refugees is one way to welcome a new neighbor. It can be a transformative and rewarding experience for both the newcomer and the longtime resident, and it can help build a stronger community.
What prompted me to start working with refugees was my study abroad experience in college. So I went to India and I didn't speak the language and I didn't know anyone in the country, and that was a really new experience for me, and it allowed me to get a little sense of what life would be like for a refugee coming to the country.
My employer was encouraging people to volunteer locally.
It's kind of our duty to give back, to contribute to the community so that our community that I live in becomes a better place to live.
I felt like, I cannot leave the earth without knowing that I made a positive impact in at least one person's life. And I sort of feel by doing some of this that I really am.
So I'm part of a society, and the best way to contribute is to make sure we nurture and mentor the new Americans who arrive and the future Americans who arrive.
People's stories are amazing. You have amazing food. The family that I worked with was from Eritrea, and the mom would do the Ethiopian coffee ceremony, and I love coffee, and I'd sit there and clap my hands every time she did it, and the incense would be burning. So, you get something from it too. You get to experience things, and at the same time, you're giving back and you're helping ease somebody's way.
So a volunteer working with refugees is translating daily life in the United States for the refugee, and introducing them to their new home.
There's so much beauty and warmth to certain countries where these people are coming from, and they bring that here with them. And to be a part of that, for me, is just invigorating and enriching, because I can learn so much about them.
It's just guiding them through things to do. Just signing up for mail or internet, or making sure that if you get a bill, you know that it needs to be paid, otherwise things are going to be cut. Because where they come from, these are not day-to-day things. It's fun. You get to hang out with them, you get to dance with them, celebrate birthdays with them. eat their food. It's a friendship you build with these people because you have to build trust with them as a family. And they become friends for good, and somebody who calls you and tells you their kid has passed an exam, or their kid is 12 years old now, or 13 years old. So you celebrate and go with them.
I would say that refugees are a great population to work with because it's an opportunity to build relationship with people that you wouldn't be able to meet otherwise, who are potentially incredibly different than you.
Every day is something new and something exciting, and every day you get to see the appreciation of these people. A lot of the times when you're serving and you're volunteering, you don't get to see progress, and almost every single day that I've worked with either Refugee Youth Project or Soccer Without Borders or here at the IRC, I see some type of progress, and it's just rewarding to be able to see the difference that you're making, but it's also the relationship that's being built with these refugees is so strong that it's like incredible.
Anybody who chooses to volunteer, it's an amazing thing to witness, is that growth, personal growth for the person you work with and yourself. And also just fun and seeing things through a different lens. You know, the way you look at things changes because you see how this person who has never been to the United States or might just be newly arrived looks at it, and you say, oh, that's a really interesting idea you had. I would never have thought that because, you know, I'm seeing things from one way. A mentor or someone who works with refugees can expect to experience personal growth. They can expect to experience excitement. They can experience energy and, take every day as it comes because it's an adventure when you're working with a refugee.
People should expect to learn, should expect to be challenged. They should expect to make friends and actually make connections with these people. I would encourage anybody who goes by the philosophy, do unto others as you like others to do unto you, just to volunteer. It just doesn't take much, only your time.
People were exposed more to the stories and to the people themselves, to the level of humanity that people have and humor and warmth. I think it would break down a lot of barriers. All of us who work with refugees know how rewarding and meaningful the work can be.
We hope this video has strengthened your ability to talk about your work with refugees, or for those not yet volunteering, inspired you to become a volunteer.
Become an ambassador for working with refugees. Talk to your friends, colleagues, neighbors, and family. Join us as we welcome people to our neighborhoods and make our communities stronger.
To learn more about refugees and welcoming America,
please visit welcomingrefugees.org.